Hello, Potato. If you follow the @VoidOfIntelligence Instagram account, you know that in the last couple days, for the first time since the end of the world, for the first time in nearly 2 years, we went to IKEA, selling furniture for college kids and divorced men. And it was an interesting experience. It was both very different in there and very much familiar. Different in that there's a lot of stuff that was just missing. It's the first store I've been to where I really got a sense of the shipping issues we're having getting things imported right now, because I've never seen the store with so many empty shelves, which is unfortunate because the things we literally went in there for, they did not have. They're presumably in a ship off the port of Los Angeles and not in the IKEA shops. So we didn't get what we actually went there for. That doesn't mean we didn't get anything though. Since we haven't been there in so long, they had a lot of snacks. It's been a while since I've done a snack run video. So today we're looking at our IKEA Snack Run. Yep, we got a few things. Now, not everything in here is food. Most of it is food. Most of it is junk food, but not all of it. We got a few other items too. I saw some neat stuff I would like to get actually to put on the table here, but that's the future. It may or may not ever happen, so I won't talk about it. Instead, we'll talk about what we did get. It's probably about 2/3 food to 1/3 not food. Let's see what we got. First off, a lot of it's going to be holiday themed because we are getting into that season, and that's the point with our first guy here, Winter 2021. It's just a little gnome. Gnomes are cute. It's a little weird looking. Got some weird little ponytails going on there. Ponytails, pigtails, braids. I don't know, whatever you call those. Little bits of hair coming down his face, or their face. I guess it isn't necessarily male, is it? It could be female. It could be a beard, it could be a mustache, it could be sideburns, it could be hair, I don't know. But it's cute, and it's a little weird. And it's now part of our holiday collection. They had some interesting stuff there, some stuff that I didn't necessarily know that they had made, or stuff that I kind of knew they had made, but didn't know they were actually selling in the shops. Like, for example, this. Yep, it is an IKEA Bag Bucket Hat, because why not? I think it was like $5. It's an absolutely ridiculous little thing, but it's cute. My wife and I both agreed we needed this in our collection. And now I don't know if we're ever going to wear it. I don't know which of us would wear it. But it's here. It's here now. And, it folds up. It doesn't take a lot of space. What else do we have in here? Here's the thing that I did know that they're in. I was going to skip out on it until I saw what goes with it. And that is these. Yes, IKEA has Lego now. I mean, some Lego, not like a big selection. You're not going to go in there and find, $800 AT-ATs or anything. But they do have a series called, and I'm gonna absolutely murder the name on this, Biglek. That sounds horrible. Biglek? I don't know. It's IKEA words. I'm probably mangling them, but hey, at least it's not like a Japanese or Korean word I'm mangling this time. Now we're mangling Scandinavian words. But yeah, they're like little Lego storage boxes, which is why I was going to skip them originally until I realized they're not just little storage boxes. You're actually meant to build onto them and make them like little houses, because they sell. This is like the middle-sized box. They had a larger one, and they had a set that had like 3 small ones in it. I went for the middle-sized one because I figured middle of the road's a good place to be, right? But they also had this. So what these are, we have, this actually doesn't have a Lego kit number, but this actually does. This is Lego kit 40357. It's 201 pieces of Lego. Got a couple minifigures in there. Sadly, nothing that actually says like IKEA on it, which would have been really cool. But these are meant to go on the box to like make windows, doors, and 172 little pieces to make furniture. So you can make your very own living in, 160 square studs? I don't know. But it's really cute, and I mean, it's Lego. How can I not? How can I not get some IKEA Lego? We're not going to build anything with this today. This may be a future video. I don't know. It may just be something that kind of sits here as an oddity in my stack of unbuilt Lego. I really don't know. But I think it's really cool that they had it. And honestly, I probably would have skipped it if they didn't actually have a box of Legos to go with it. If it was just these storage cases, I probably would have just passed it by because it's just a storage box. But these make it a cool thing. Also, they're like remodeling the kids' toy area, so it's very little toys compared to what they normally have, which was kind of disappointing. But it is what it is. What else do we have? I think we have some other non-food stuff here. I think we have one more non-food thing somewhere. Here we go. Yep, this. Yep, it's a miniature IKEA bag. It's actually meant to be like a backpack dangler or something, like so. You can put your weed in it or something. But it's cute. Again, it's nothing that we saw it and like, oh, we have to get that. Don't know what we're going to do with it, but it is a cute little like miniature version of the iconic blue IKEA bag. I think it was like $2 or $3. It wasn't a lot. And I think that's it for the non-food. So now it's all food in here. A couple things I've actually tried before, but some things are just in here for like juxtaposition against things I haven't tried. Let's start picking things out, just kind of at random. Let's do these. So these are Beloning. With a couple different varieties. There's a milk chocolate bar with oat biscuit and caramel, and almond and caramel on a sweet, chewy base covered in milk chocolate. I'm not sure what it means by sweet, chewy base. I'm assuming, at least this, is going to be very similar to a Twix, like an IKEA version of Twix. They are actually the by Utz, which is kind of like that no-name brand snack maker that you see doing a lot of seasonal stuff. Like I've seen the like bunny tails or cotton tails, white cheddar cheese balls from them in the springtime, snowballs, which are the exact same product but with a snowman on the front for the winter. You've tried Utz stuff before. You just may not realize it. What else do we have? We have some cookies, some biscuits. We have Winter Saga is a serene shelter from the winter cold. And the Ginger Thins, I can speak. They're good to next July. We're going to give those a try today. We've also got Kofferep. In Kofferep is memorable moments with laughter and cookies. And these are cookies with almond and ginger. Then we have another Winter Saga thing. Winter Saga mix of Toffees naturally flavored with other natural flavor. That is I think it's a tautology, isn't it? Flavored with flavor. Mulled wine, raspberry and mint, and gingerbread. And we have, I think, some more cookies in here. Yep. We've got more Kofferep is memorable moments with laughter cookies. These are shortbread with natural raspberry flavored filling. Got more Kofferep. These ones are filled with chocolate. Cookies with chocolate flavored filling. So not chocolate flavored. We've got another Winter Saga. This one is milk chocolate with a gingerbread crumbs. That should be very interesting. I'm guessing it's the gingerbread, like the ginger thins there. And I think we'll have two more things in here. Yep, kind of a classic. If you go to IKEA, is Dime. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. If I were smart, I would have looked that up. Maybe I'll do that now. All right, so the pronunciation apparently is actually dime. At least that's the way the Swedish and English speakers pronounce it. So that's how we're going to pronounce it here. So I've been pronouncing it right the whole time. Now, this is sort of a basic thing. If you've ever eaten an IKEA, you've probably tried these or tried the dime tort, which is quite nice. But the reason I have these isn't just for them, because I've had them before, but because they had this. Dime limited edition orange. Let's get the bag out of here now so we have a little more room to play with. I'm going to rearrange this a little bit. We'll come right back. All right, that's a little better. A little more space to work with up here now. So where should we start? We're going to get the blood sugar level up today because it's all sweets. They had some crisps. I didn't get any of the crisps. I just got all sweets. So I guess we should start our way over here and maybe work our way across. So we'll start with the Beloning milk chocolate bar with oat biscuit and caramel. These are 100 calories each. So yeah, I'm gonna have a whole day's worth of calories in this video. They contain wheat and milk, and they contain eggs, peanuts, soybeans, yada yada. Milk chocolate bar with oat biscuit and caramel. So not exactly Twix. I think Twix is shortbread, isn't it? It's like shortbread and caramel, not oat biscuit. Let's take a look at it. And I mean, it does kind of look like a Twix. Just smells chocolatey, maybe a little oaty. I think it could just be the chocolate though. Get some good stretch there. Yeah, definitely doesn't look like a Twix on this side. Definitely looks, the oat biscuit there definitely looks different than shortbread on a Twix. Let's give it a try. So yeah, definitely not a Twix. I'm gonna say I think it's a little bit sweeter, but the oat biscuit there is much rougher than the shortbread on a Twix. It's not unpleasant. It gives it a really interesting different flavor. The caramel's not super overpowering. The chocolate's just maybe a little sweet. I mean, it could be the caramel too. Caramel is what? Just basically melted sugar, so that is probably making it sweet too, but I quite like that. The oat biscuit is really nice in there. I like that one quite a bit. Let's try the Armel almond and caramel on a sweet, chewy base version, which is 110 calories, so it's even worse for you. These come, of course, in a fashionable orange packet, because why wouldn't they? Oh, these are thicker. These are quite a bit thicker. I can just feel it already. I thought these were kind of just two of the same thing, but they're not. They're actually different candies. So that looks more like a fun size, like normal candy bar, as for that legitimately does look more like a Twix. That looks like, you know, like a fun, like a bar you'd gotten like at Halloween. What's in the middle here? Yeah, this is what is it? Three Musketeer? No, Milky Way. But there's nuts in it. Maybe more like a Snickers. So I think maybe what we have here is like an off-brand Snickers, except for with almond, not peanuts. Oh, it should be interesting. Let's check it out. Yeah, definitely I think we're going for like an almond Snickers vibe here. It's the almond's very rough. It feels like it may be kind of a lower quality almond. I mean, I know the nuts they put in candy bars do tend to be lower quality anyways. It's not as good as the oat biscuit bar. It does feel like we're trying to go for like a Snickers vibe. I'd say a little bit sweeter than a Snickers. That could just be it's chocolate and caramel though. It's not bad. It's not as good as that. That's unfortunate. The almonds are just like really tough in it. Not like shatter your teeth tough, just not as good as peanuts probably would have been. All right, we're going across. Let's try the Winter Saga Toffees. So this will have a lot of stuff edited out of me chewing on Toffees. They come in a packet. So 53 kinds in here. I'm going to guess maybe the mulled wine's probably the all red one. The mint and raspberry is probably the red and white. And gingerbread would probably be the caramel colored one. I'm not a huge fan of gingerbread, honestly. I like ginger flavored things, just not a huge fan of gingerbread. Let's try the ginger first. These look kind of like grandma candies, don't they? Like something grandma would have in the dish on her table. Oh my, that is definitely gingerbread. That smells just like gingerbread. Let's give it a try. Very, very tough. That is very weird. Not bad. It's definitely gingerbread. If you didn't tell a person what that was and gave it to them, they thought it was a caramel, they would know it's gingerbread. That's definitely a strongly gingerbread flavored thing. It's very weird because it's not ginger. It really is gingerbread. What's in these things? Oh, look, there's I guess that would have told me on the side what they were. So no, looks like pepper. Okay, so that is. So yeah, that's the mint one. Okay. Probably just sugar in these, right? Glucose syrup. Well, that's not surprising. These are 130 calories for 4 of them. That's a pretty good serving because these are really tough. Really tough to chew on. Let's try raspberry and mint next. I think that's what this is supposed to be. Looks like it on the package anyways. Give it a sniff. Ooh, that smells very weird. Is that the mulled wine? Did I get mulled wine by mistake? No, that's the red and white one. That's what they look like. That doesn't smell like either raspberry or mint to me. That is weird. It smells like potpourri. Is it the mulled wine? Well, let's try it. Let's give it a try. It's it doesn't smell good. I guess it could be mint. That could be the mint I'm smelling. Well, let's give it a try. Well, the good news is it tastes a lot better than it smells. I don't really get raspberry there. It's almost a very subdued peppermint. Like one of those like really crumbly, sugary peppermint sticks. Kind of like that kind of peppermint. But I don't really get the raspberry. It's not better. It's a lot better than it smells. That is a plus. And I'm making a mess in here now. All right, let's try our mulled wine. This one is to me feels like the total crapshoot because I have no idea what to expect from this. Let's give it a smell. I don't smell anything. It just smells sweet. It doesn't smell of anything in particular. Well, let's give it a try. I don't know how to describe the taste of that. It's the toughest of the three. These two are both quite tough. That's actually pretty soft to bite into. I don't know if it's something with the peppermint or not. That one's pretty easy to bite into. This one is really tough. I'm make sure your dentures are fully cemented in before trying to eat either of these. It doesn't taste bad, but I can't tell you what those flavors are. I guess mulled wine. I haven't had enough mulled wine in my life, I guess, to know what mulled wine tastes like just at a glance. It's not bad. None of those are bad. I think I do like the raspberry and peppermint the best of the three. Maybe if I had more mulled wine, I would say this tastes like that. But the gingerbread is definitely gingerbread. The peppermint and mint, or the raspberry and mint, is very minty. I don't really get raspberry myself, but it's very minty, but not overly sweet. None of them are overly sweet, which is nice because these two are both kind of on the upper end of sweet for my tastes. But yeah, not bad. Nothing bad so far. Let's keep on with the candy and move on to our Winter Saga milk chocolate with a gingerbread crumbs, also by Utz, however you pronounce that. It's just a fancy chocolate bar. It comes in a cardboard wrapper. That's how you know it's fancy. It's even got foil on it. This isn't just some basic corner store Hershey's here. No. This is Utz. Utz? I make fun of the name, but I don't honestly. I've had lots of their stuff over the years that I liked. Oh, the bar broke. Let's take a look at it. That's what it's supposed to look like. Nothing too special there. Let's break off a square of it. So yeah, you can see the cookie in there. It just smells. Is this light chocolate or milk chocolate or dark chocolate? I don't remember. This is milk chocolate. I am personally more a fan of dark chocolate generally. I don't really get a ginger smell off of it. It does smell. It smells like a chocolate bar. Well, let's give it a try. I'm getting almost a fruitiness out of that. You can definitely feel the gingerbread crumbs between your teeth when you chew it, but I'm not getting like that gingerbread flavor I got out of that. It's not bad, but there's like a weird fruitiness to it, and that could just be the chocolate. I'm getting a little ginger. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle ginger flavor. I was expecting a lot stronger. I was expecting more along the lines of that out of this. So that's maybe a little disappointing. I don't know if I like it less than our faux Snickers here or not, but it's definitely between those two for last place at the moment. Let's keep on with ginger and move on to our big tin of Winter Saga Ginger Thins Cookies. Is there a seal? There's a seal on here somewhere, right? There we go. Yes, I haven't actually opened any of these beforehand, which would have probably been smart. But I figured, it's scintillating to watch me try to just, talk while I try to find the end of a piece of tape so I can pull this off. And eventually give up, get the box cutter out, try to just cut the tape and tear it, and maybe succeed. There we go. And they're little heart shapes. I think we've had these in the past, but I don't think they were heart-shaped before. Almost like a broken heart. Ooh, they're very strongly scented. I can, just opening the can, the room is filling with the scent of ginger. Yeah, so that smells like gingerbread. Let's give it a try. The taste is a little subtler than the scent is. Get a little ginger heat at the end, like after you swallow. I'm feeling a little bit of heat now in my throat, a little bit in the back of the tongue. Not bad, because I'm not a big fan of gingerbread, but those are pretty good. Let's try our cookies with almonds and ginger. So I'm wondering if these will taste similar, just like more of an almond flavor. Hey, I found the end on this one. Less of me having to talk while I open it. All right, take a look at these. Guessing from the picture, these are gonna be a little bit thicker, or quite a bit thicker. Wow, I was expecting something a little bit bigger, but not bad. It does not smell as gingery at all, actually. I think I smell almond. I don't think I smell ginger there at all. That surprises me. It doesn't smell, it kind of reminds me of like those almond cookies, the scent anyways. I'm sure it won't taste like it, but the scent reminds me of those almond cookies you get sometimes with Chinese restaurants. Like those. They could also be because it kind of resembles them too, just without an almond stuck in the middle. Let's give it a try. For as thick as those are also very dry. I think these are probably going to be something good with tea, maybe milk. As far as the ginger flavor, I'm feeling a little bit of heat, but I'm not sure if that's left over from this, or if it's actually from this cookie or not. It's got the kind of the roughness almost a little bit of the cookie biscuit in there, but not that oaty flavor. It's not bad. It's different. I would actually like if it had a little bit more of a ginger flavor to it. I think it's there because I'm getting a kind of a refresh of the warmth in the back of my throat, but like more subtle than I felt with that. And I don't know why that would come back if it wasn't from the ginger in this. And ginger's always good. Ginger's a good thing to have. I think let's do our dime next, and then we'll finish off with our filled cookies. So of course, just for comparison, we're going to try an original dime because we bought them, so might as well try one. Next to the new limited edition orange. I guess we should have bought two, so we could keep one in the package for collector's value. So dimes are like basically what little Toffees, crunchy caramel almond center. I don't really notice nuts too much in them on their own, and the torte certainly. But they're like little toffee squares, rectangles, I guess. So, they look about the same. Normal one just kind of smells like chocolate. Ooh, the orange one has a very strong orange scent though, kind of like one of those Terry's chocolate oranges. That could be quite good. Well, let's try the normal one just for comparison. Yeah, I don't know that I get much almond out of that. But definitely the toffee and the chocolate. And definitely wants to like get stuck in your teeth. So definitely brush my teeth after I'm done with this maybe. Now the orange ones are orange flavored milk chocolate with crunchy caramel almond center. So basically it looks like the only difference is going to be there's actually orange in the chocolate. I was thinking, because of course I didn't read the package, that would have been smart, that it was going to be orange center. But it actually just looks like the normal toffee center with orange chocolate. Let's give it a try. That is really good. It's got a really, really strong orange flavor. It does remind me of one of those Terry's chocolate oranges, but with like a little bit of caramel in it. That's good. They should make those all the time. Those shouldn't be limited edition. Those are actually quite good. That may be my favorite thing here so far. But we have two more things to try. We have our Cafferep and our Cafferep. Cookies with chocolate flavored filling and shortbread cookies with natural raspberry flavored filling. 120 calories for 2 cookies. 130 calories for 2 cookies. I wonder if they come in such drastically different packaging. Well, let's do raspberry first, just because I think I normally go for chocolate over fruity flavored. So we'll try these first. They kind of look a little bit, at first glance, like Jammy Dodgers, but they're not sandwich cookies, I don't think. They're just like filled. See, it's just filled in the center. So not like Jammy Dodgers at all. Because those, of course, are sandwich cookies with like a window cut into them. Smells of raspberry, but not super strong. I was expecting a stronger raspberry scent. It's not one of the more strongly scented items in our selection here. Yeah, it's subtly strawberry, raspberry. Well, let's give it a try. It's kind of dried out, but that's normal with these cookies, right? No, seriously, let's give it a try. The shortbread is softer than I thought it would be. The raspberry is also, I don't think it got very much. Let me try a second bite. Not bad, not overly sweet. The raspberry is there. You can taste it. It makes itself known, but it does not overpower the flavor of the shortbread. And then the shortbread is much softer than I thought about. I was kind of thinking it would be a little more tough, like the ginger cookies there. That's not bad. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of raspberry. These will also go nicely with a cup of tea, though. All right, our last ones. These should be like an easy win. See, these ones I think are actually sandwich cookies, like Jammy Dodgers, but with chocolate in them. And I think small. I think Jammy Dodgers are a little bit bigger cookie or biscuit, or however you want to call it, than these are. Also by Utz. I think most things here are by Utz, although I guess Dime is actually owned by Mondelez, which is, I guess, part of Kraft. I don't know. All right, so here's where we've got kind of a chocolate cookie and a white cookie. Is there any better description of that? No, it just says cookies. There's hazelnut in it, maybe hazelnut. IKEA Food Services, sell by June. I mean, this should be a pretty easy win, right? It's just chocolate filling in a biscuit. Oh, the chocolate actually kind of comes in at the end. Cookies have a good flavor to them. Sweeter than these, but not as sweet as, say, our candy bars here. I think it's just maybe something to do with their chocolate. Which chocolate is maybe just really sweet. Then a dark chocolate version, so I'd probably try the dark chocolate version. So a favorite thing here, probably going to be the orange dime. Least favorite, I mean, the Toffees are weird, and two of them at least are very, very tough to chew. The chocolate bars, I mean, as much as I'm not a huge fan of gingerbread, the chocolate bars' lack of gingerbread taste is kind of disappointing. But I think the least favorite probably is going to be our fake almond Snickers there. Just the almonds are kind of tough, and eating it just makes you kind of want a Snickers. It's a little too sweet. Almonds are a little too tough. Just not great. Everything else is pretty good. Nothing here is bad. But, somebody has to be the loser. Somebody has to come in last place. And I think that's going to be our ballooning almond and caramel on sweet, chewy base covered in milk chocolate. It doesn't have a name. It's just base. Not nougat, it's base. Well, that's it. That's our IKEA snack haul. Kind of looking at it now, thinking I should have gotten something savory as well. I had a couple flavors of crisps, and I should have gotten one of them. But I think we've had plenty here. This is like a half an hour long. So that should be sufficient. And maybe in the future we'll circle back and do something with those Lego. I don't know for sure. But for now, I do hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.